Now, the world's biggest iceberg is twice the size of Greater London, and it's on course to collide with the British island of South Georgia. This after it broke away from Antarctica.
Sailors are concerned the iceberg, which is currently 173 miles away, could smash into the territory that is home to king penguins and seal colonies. Our climate and science reporter, Georgia Ranard, has more.
This is the world's largest iceberg, and probably the laziest. For decades it loitered, stuck in Antarctica. But one day in December, A23A finally broke free. Now, captured in satellite pictures, it is speeding into Iceberg Alley, a place where icebergs go to die. But here, right in its path, lies the British territory of South Georgia.
I will take you out the door.
Ice is a way of life for sailors and fishermen there. But they can't ignore something the size of A23A.
There's an iceberg over that way. You have to have a very healthy respect for the ice, because if you don't, it will get you. It can come out of nowhere and you get something the size of A23 when it comes along and it deposits these thousands of tons of ice. They just kind of hang around the island, and it does make things a lot more tricky.
The chunks could also block coves where these go to feed, putting half the world's king penguins and millions of seals at risk. But in danger, there is opportunity. Last year, British researchers on this ship seized the chance to visit A23A.
It's a really amazing experience. It's unlike anything that I've ever seen before. You just kind of see a massive wall that is way higher than you are.
Now, it's really difficult to get up close to the world's largest iceberg, but I think I found the next best thing, and I have to handle these really carefully. But in here is water that melted straight off the giant iceberg. In this lab, scientists are finding out how icebergs affect the ocean's carbon cycle.
It's unlikely that A23A was caused by climate change because it calved a long time ago in 1986. But as climate change progresses and the ice sheets become more unstable, more giant icebergs will form. So being able to see icebergs like this giant iceberg and study them allows us to understand the impact that they're going to have on the ocean and everything around them, the wildlife, the islands, and kind of the Earth as we know it.
In South Georgia, the battle with the ice rages on. And there, on the horizon, the big one lurks, closing in on the fragile island. Georgina Ranard, BBC News.